Most soldiers are taught that a burning tank is a death trap, a 5-ton time bomb waiting to erupt. But on January 26, 1945, Audie Murphy didn't run from the flames. He ran toward them. For nearly an hour, he held off an entire German company alone, standing on a smoldering wreck that could have exploded at any second. He was only 19 years old, and his company was about to be wiped off the map. By the time this battle began, Murphy's unit was already shattered. Near the French village of Holtzwihr, the American 3rd Infantry Division was trying to hold a critical stretch of forest. Among them was Company B, or what was left of it. Weeks of brutal winter combat had reduced the company from 120 soldiers to barely 18 men still able to fight. Every senior officer was gone. All except one, a 19-year-old second lieutenant. Audie Murphy was now responsible for holding a road that could determine the survival of the entire American position. That morning, they moved into position along the edge of a forest, overlooking open fields leading toward the village. 2 American tank destroyers covered the road, but one flank remained exposed. The unit assigned to hold it never arrived. Murphy reported the situation to headquarters. Orders didn't change. Hold the line. By afternoon, the Germans came. 6 armored vehicles, hundreds of infantry in white camouflage moving across the snow. Murphy didn't wait. He got on the field telephone and began calling artillery. Shells started landing, walking closer to the advancing Germans. Then everything started collapsing. One tank destroyer slid into a ditch and was abandoned. A second was hit directly, erupting into a furnace of oily black smoke. Murphy ordered his men to fall back into the deep tree line. He stayed behind in a drainage ditch, clutching a field telephone. Unlike modern radios, these phones relied on physical wires laid across the frozen mud. If a single shell cut that line, communication was dead. As German infantry closed to within 200 yards, Murphy fired his carbine until it ran dry. Then he saw it. The burning tank destroyer. Still armed, still loaded, still usable. It was a death trap, but it was also a weapon, taking the field phone with him. Murphy climbed onto the burning vehicle. He fed ammunition into the .50 caliber machine gun, then opened fire. For the next hour, Audie Murphy fought an entire battle by himself. He fired continuously into advancing German infantry, cutting down the first wave, forcing others to scatter. Some German soldiers got within 10 yards of the burning tank before Murphy's gunfire stopped them, all while shouting artillery adjustments into the field phone, correcting shell impacts, directing fire, while bullets slammed into the metal around him. At one point, a German shell exploded nearby. Shrapnel tore into his leg. Murphy didn't leave. He didn't even stop firing. Finally, after nearly an hour of constant combat, the machine gun ran dry. The German assault was shattered. Murphy slid off the burning tank, just as a secondary explosion rocked the vehicle. At almost the same moment, the field phone line went dead. The wire had been cut somewhere in the chaos. Wounded, exhausted, alone, but still fighting. Murphy returned to his surviving men. Then, incredibly, he led them in a counterattack. The remaining German forces, already shaken by the one-man defense, broke and retreated. Audie Murphy would go on to become the most decorated soldier in American history. He earned the Medal of Honor for those 60 minutes on a burning tank. When asked why he did it, his answer was stripped of ego. They were killing my friends.